What's up, FlossTube? It's Jules. Thanks for coming back for another weekly update. It is the 25th of July. Tomorrow's the 26th. That'll be the day the video comes out. So it's Wednesday night, and it's time to show you my progress, which I've made some good progress on some things and not a lot on others. It's been kind of a crazy week. I'm working an awful lot this week, and I just haven't felt like stitching sometimes. So we're just gonna go through the whole thing and just show you what I got. Let me show you what I got. I can't believe that last week I forgot to show you guys Ronnie Rowe. It was down on this side. I usually put everything on this side and pull it up, and I had put it over here, and because of that I ended up just totally forgetting it. I can't believe it either, because I definitely got more done. So it'll be good to show you guys this time. So I got this new personal air conditioner. Oh, there we go. I was like, it doesn't really blow that much. That's a little better. Like, it's not bad as like a desk fan. It's, you put a little bit of water in there, and it's got a little tray for water, like here. So you put a little water down in there, and it blows out like a much cooler air than like if you had a little fan on you. And it's not as violent as the other stuff is. So I thought, you know, I might use it as like a personal air conditioner for when it gets really hot. But this week it's been a lot cooler, so it took an extra week to get here from China. So that's part of the problem. So I'm gonna turn it off so that it doesn't bug you guys while you're listening to me. But I don't know if that looks like something interesting to you. I can link it down below. So no big deal. All right. Let's start with showing you the dachshund piece, because I did get more done. Although, to be perfectly honest, oh, by the way, I got a new stand for the camera, which I hope is going to be for just better production value. I hope. I have no idea. But for me right now, it's been a lot easier setting up the video tonight. So hopefully that's a good thing. So anyway, so here's the dachshund. So again, as you can see, it's mostly purple. But, wait, is that how it goes? Yeah, that's how it goes. But I did manage to get a little bit of color in, and I just got a little bit of color in that one night. But I went ahead and I just did the purple border down so that I could find ways to get more color in through here. So I did that, and then I did a little bit of that, and then I'm like, I'm done. I'm done with this project, man. But I do look forward to getting into some more stuff with it. So it will, uh-oh, it will be seen. But there you go. It's cute. Kind of looks like Coco, psychedelic Coco. But what? All right. Let's see here. What else? I'm gonna just make sure I get everything in the video. Got more done on Boba Fett. Man, these weeks go by so fast. When I go to show you guys what I've done, I'm like, did I get this much? Sometimes I don't remember if I got it done or not. But I'm pretty sure I got, like, I'm down to the part where I think this is the bottom of his helmet. So I just filled in a lot more all in around here. So I hope that that's kind of what's showing up. That's him right there. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that's like his helmet. That I finally got the helmet done. Woohoo! It's just a lot of different shades of blue, people. A lot of different shades. So I got stuff to go back in and fill in. And when I do, I think it'll even show up even more. It'll show up better than it has. Oh, I didn't even show you. So the dachshund piece, these are the threads that I'm using for the dachshund piece. It's not all of them. I still have more like this. But what I did was these came with these holes in them. So I just got these little self-sticky, these things here. And I'm just hanging them up on the wall. And then I can just put these up here, store them. It's kind of cool. It kind of works out. We'll have to see how it goes, but so far it's nice getting them up and off the table when I do actually get them up and off the table. So that's good. All right, Boba Fett, done. Well, it's not done, but it's getting there. Rainy Waterloo Place did start the next page. Here we go. Although I'm pretty confident. I think I did this on the stitch along. I think that bit of green right there, like a darker green. Wrong shade of dark green, or wrong shade of green. It should be more like this lighter green. So I'm gonna have to go back in and kind of fix that. But I only got so far on this piece. I think I did this on the Stitch Along. I'm sorry that I was kind of down. Not down, I was tired that day. I just, we went out Saturday. I had to work. We did something else on Saturday. Did I do it on Saturday or do it on, I don't even remember what day I did it on, but I do remember that when I went to load it, I think it was Sunday morning, that I ended up taking a 2-hour nap after I was done, and or after I was done filming it, and that's why I got delayed getting put up, because I was sleeping. So, well, I didn't get anything done on Rainy Waterloo. I didn't get anything done on Apothecary Shop, but I still show you it from a distance. From a distance. Look at that. Look how pretty that is. It's so pretty. And I just got a piece of floss in my eye. Blinded by floss. Cross Stitcher's nightmare. But anyway, so there's that. I'm so close to finishing this page. I was supposed to do it this past week. Did I? No, I did not. I also didn't work on baseball. Baseball. So I'm not going to show you baseball because I didn't get anything done on that. Just really kind of blah for the week. I did work on Stormtrooper, for those of you who are racing me along. So I did get some work done on it. So I filled in a lot more up in this area, getting closer to finishing that, but just getting in there and finishing and filling all that, filling this. And I think it comes down to here, I think is the final little page. It's just ridiculous as far as how much. See, I mean, because all this is done. That's all done, so I just got to fill that in, fill this in a little bit, and then finish these. So, it's getting there. Right there. Yep. It's going to look awesome when more of it comes in. Like when I get to the part where I'm actually doing like the helmet and get some of that helmet part in there, it's gonna pop, man. It's gonna pop. It's gonna pop. This is my traditional make little kids like stare at me. You know, if you want like anything from like a 2-month-old to like a year-old kid to just at you, just that's all you do. And then they. It's adorable. It's adorable. Alright then. Alright, I got more progress done on Reaper. I was pretty happy about that. Here we go. So the shroud, the shroud of the Reaper is coming in here. Where is he? There he is. So it's like the top of his cowl or whatever this is coming in. So I think I might go as far down as just this white bit all the way around. And then, boop, time to get to the next page. Yeah, just that part right there. I think that'll be good. Wait a minute. Yeah. Yep. Getting there, dudes. Getting there. I'm happy. I'm not getting this done. My husband was like, you can totally get this done for Halloween for this year. I'm like, yes, I can. If I A, don't work, B, don't stitch anything else, and C, don't sleep, I could probably get this done. But I'm not going to. I'm not going to. Let's see. I got more done on E Pluribus Unum. So I got, let's see, what did I do? Oh, I stitched a lot more of the wing. The wing. Yeah, I guess it is the wing of the eagle. Pretty much filled all this area in right here. And I just need to find the second page. I keep saying that. I need to find the second page of this project. So, because when I do that, I really want to just start and work my way all the way over here and then come down and get all the lettering done at the very end. So, it's coming in nicely, though. I mean, how cool is that? That's a really neat, it's really neat, and I enjoy stitching it. So, yeah, I'm really happy about it. It's a tiny little thing compared to most of my stuff, but I like it. All right, it's time for Ronnie Rowe. Ronnie Rowe. Where are we here? Aha, ready? Are you ready? Uh-oh, I just dropped a bunch of stuff. Racha. So, gosh, it almost looks like it could be finished right now, doesn't it? Holy cow, you could almost just, it's like the unfinished FDR portrait down in Georgia when he was staying at Little White House or whatever it is down there. Anyway. So yeah, I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Pretty much what I did this week was, or this past week and whatnot, was I just came in and I just filled in a bunch more stuff over here just to show like the edges, how far away I was. So now I think I'm going to come back this week and go back and work on more of this, filling in this ground part here in the front. But it's getting so close. I mean, I could finish it in a week if I'd, you know, like I really focused on it, but it'll be done soon enough. Not going to be done in July like I thought. August. August, you betcha. Alrighty. Alright, then we got Old World Map 2. And Old World Map 2 has made some progress, although you're going to see right away that I totally went back on one of my promises as far as what I would do. So we're getting further down the page, which is awesome. But I haven't quite finished. I've got about 10 stitches left on this prior row that I just got to fill in. Just colors that I'm having a little harder time finding. So I was just like, you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and just fill in as much as I can down here. So I did that one day and got a bunch more done. But I'm hoping I can get this filled in and finish this row this week and then move on. Because we're, I think, halfway through after this row with this page. So that's outstanding. Outstanding. Alright, and then I just want to show you, the last one I'm going to show you is going to be the newest one that I started on, I think. Is that it? That'll be it. So I'm going to show you how far I've gotten first. I filled in a bit more, and then I went and did a few more colors in the area, so I got a little bit more done. And it's, the blended thread really looks good on this piece. It really does. So, Rattler, I'm going to show it closer so y'all can see. I don't know if you can see, I think you can tell. Here, let me focus a little bit. Maybe. But that's definitely a, like, you know, the blended. So I did that and then a few other colors that were more solid colors. And I'm just working my way across the top here. It's a pretty long way. But, so that's as much as I got done. Right now I'm just going to work on it a little bit at a time. You know, a color or two at a time, just to slowly make some progress on it, because it's definitely a piece that's going to take a while because of the blended thread aspect to it. And I know I'm not going to do the video just yet on it, on a blended thread. I actually want to get further along on this project, again, have more experience in working with it, and then we'll figure out kind of where we're going from there. But I've brought the Scarlet. So I had somebody in the last video, and I'm sorry I forgot who it was, but they were like, have you ever looked at Scarlet Quince? And I was like, well, that's ironic because the piece I just started was from Scarlet Quince. And yes, it is beautiful, beautiful work. And I highly recommend you guys go take a look at it. So it's, I don't know if everything is blended thread, but I imagine it probably is because of the detail that you see. It's a lot like the Golden Kite website. Golden Kite, I think, well, I don't think, I know. It just has a ton more stuff on it. And has something for just about everybody, but that's where I got Old World Map from, so you can see how big some of their pieces can be. But not all of them are like that. Some of them are minis, and they're a lot smaller. So something to think about. But here is the piece, Scarlet Quince. So I'm just super, it's got a thingy in it. So, but anyway, but that's my blended thread project. Isn't it beautiful though? It's just so gorgeous. Just so gorgeous. And I think I'm starting right up in this area right here. So, super excited. Super excited. You can see that's actually, I think that's the Empire State Building there. Pretty sure that must be it. It's huge. But anyway, so I like the booklet that they give you with this project. Because they give you like floss lists. They give you, where is it? So like on the first page, it's the symbols to the colors, and then it tells you like the colors to the symbols, and it's pretty good. And so I really like it, and it's a good quality. I want to say package, but that's not what I mean. It's like this particular folder or whatever you want to call it. It's just quality. You know, it's just good stuff. It's just good stuff. And then if I show you like kind of how, I'm going to show you the pattern from a big distance, but that's That's the pattern. It's what little I've gotten done. So I know I can't technically show you the pattern, but I'm pretty confident y'all can't read it from back there. Y'all don't know what we're talking about here. And so, but anyway, so I kind of like it. I like that all the pages are going to stay together, and I like that I can, you know, go through and get that all done. So I'm super excited about it. Woohoo! It's still a little smidge warm. It's a lot better than it used to be. This week has been highs in more like the 80s. And so it's been a lot cooler across the board. So not terribly hot. So yeah, so my personal air cooler has kind of come in a little late for me, but it's okay. No big deal. I'm going to try it out anyway. So I'm going to put a video at the end of this one about the snail situation, because it's getting a little bit out of control. The tank has never been cleaner that they're in, but there is easily 30 snails that are growing at a rapid rate, and I'm gonna have to rehome some of them soon, I think, because they're gonna just take over the tank. And I put the new I put the blue betta in there just because that way something else would make some waste, so they would have something to work on. But they've cleaned that tank up really well, which, you know, it's 30 mystery snails in a 2-gallon tank, maybe 3 gallons at the most. So yeah, they're getting a lot of work done in there. But everybody else is doing oh, I told you the angelfish died, and everybody else has been alive and no suspicious behavior as of this point. So we're just letting things ride. I'm just making sure that everybody's well fed and everybody's good. And so yeah, so Groot, the axolotl is doing absolutely fantastic as well. So that's good. The dogs are all doing pretty well. Mercury was just being real sweet to me because I was trying to set up for the video and I was moving some lights around, and I must have stepped on just the edge of like his foot or something like that, and he was meow, and I'm like, I'm sorry, you know, I'm like, I didn't know you were there, kind of thing. And it was actually pretty sweet because he came up and he kind of started purring and he kind of like rubbed across my leg and stuff, and I'm like, oh, he forgives me. It's nice. We have been, ever since Bailey started like jumping through windows and things like that, trying to escape the house, she has been getting put up during the day in a kennel downstairs with some other dogs. There's only one kennel that'll actually hold her. She can get out of all the other ones. So she's been doing that. So we've been actually leaving out Zuzu and Doogie, because they're two good buddies and they don't really seem to mess in the house. And so far, Zuzu hasn't torn anything up, which is really good because she's my crazy younger golden retriever. So we're hoping that, like, by keeping her out during the day, for one thing, we'll have a dog so that if somebody, like, you know, comes to the door or whatever, they'll know that there's a dog in the house and that's out when we're not here. And we're hoping that it'll help her mature a little bit, because she's going to have to think all the time and process things, and I don't know, you know, just kind of move into being more of the guard dog of the house kind of thing. But did have a little, I'm a little, how do I say, very creeped out. Not a little, I'm a lot creeped out by this. There is a snake apparently in our garage, or at least there has been a snake in our garage. And I'm not talking like a little garter snake. I'm talking like apparently like a roughly 3-foot long, probably bull snake in the garage. We have, one of my friends, his kids comes over, and for extra money, he picks up the poop in our yard because we have a lot of dogs, and I'd rather him do it than me, and we pay him and he can use it to save for a car or whatever he needs. And so, apparently he was here yesterday and literally just saw like a massive snake. Like there's this one little area in the corner of the garage where there's like a bit of room where somebody can still get in, something can still get in and out. And yeah, he saw this huge snake go in there, and I'm like, yeah, I'm not going in the garage anytime soon. Bailey will go after snakes, so I tried to convince her that she needed to go hunt, and she thought that was a great idea, but when she got in there, there wasn't anything going on. So I think the snake doesn't live in there all the time. I think it's actually gone in there and taken care of our mouse issue that we were having. The mice were trying to come in and get after some of the bee equipment that they could smell the honey, and go after some of the bee stuff. But so now we have, you know, the snake, and I'm pretty confident the snake has come from next door, because our neighbors to the side over here, by the side where the snake was coming in, they have like a little shed they have out there. And there was a period like a year ago where our dogs would go crazy all the time. Like there was something that was right there, and they were trying to dig under the fence to get to that shed area, because they were like, there's something here. And I always thought it was a snake. I mean, it might have been like bunnies, and it could have been bunnies at one point, and then the snake came in and took care of that, possibly. But I'm not sure, but I think that might have happened. And so that's, right now they're getting their house painted, so a lot of things have been moved, including the shed. And so I don't think that the snake has like its nice cool area that it normally has during the day, so it's looking for other places. So it's picked our garage, which is not awesome. But I'm a big weenie when it comes to snakes, so I'm hoping that I don't have to mess with those. So hopefully he'll go back to his home. Uh-oh, here comes Coco. Here comes Coco. There she is. Mama Coco. Mama Coco. But anyway, so that's pretty much it. I'll put those videos at the end of this. Check out the blog when you get a chance. I hope to update it more. Obviously you can tell when I'm not stitching, because I'm not getting things updated. But whenever I stitch on something every day, I usually take a picture, put it on the blog. So if you guys want to keep up with the progress, feel free. That would be awesome. But other than that, I'm tired. I want to get some stitching done. I want to relax. And I want to go to bed early. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you soon for some more cross stitch. And yeah, we'll just keep on rocking and rolling. So take care, and I'll see you next time. Take care. Okay. There's the butter. It's getting a bit more red. What are you doing hanging out there, bud? What are you doing hanging out there? There you go. You're showing your beautiful colors. There we go. So, snails. Crazy snails. And then crazy snails. Snails. A couple snails in there. Snails. 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 Snails everywhere. So, yep. It's pretty crazy. Here's Groot. Here's the worm. Groot somehow knows it's about time to eat. There you go, buddy. Oh, you get it. You get it. Isn't he gorgeous? He's so cool. There he goes. He says, now I shall finish eating it and digest.